What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Wi-Fi Finance, where we cover all things finance. In today's video, we're going to discuss what you should do financially after graduating. Graduating from college or university or high school is a huge and exciting milestone, but it can also be super overwhelming, especially when it comes to managing our own finances. Just a side note before we get started, everything I'm about to say is my own experience. I'm in no way a financial consultant. I recommend if you have questions or you need guidance, please reach out to a professional. With that being said, before we get started, you know what to do. Smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Without further ado, let's get on into it. First and foremost, congratulations. You've graduated from college or high school or university, and now it's time to start the next chapter of your life. However, this also means that it's time to start thinking about your finances. I want to discuss what you should do financially after graduating from college to set yourself up for the long-term financial success. So let's get into tip 1, which is create a budget. The first thing you should do after graduating is create a budget. A budget will help you track your income and expenses and ensure that you're not overspending. It'll be hard at first, but you can use budgeting apps or a spreadsheet to create your budget. It's important to review your budget regularly and make adjustments if necessary. The goal for the first couple months is not to get everything you're going to spend, but just an idea to be more aware. Another great way to track your expenses and get some extra income is using apps. One of my favorite apps is Fetch. I'm not sponsored, I just really love the app. I've talked about it in my other videos, but it pays you to scan your receipts and gives you points that you can redeem for gift cards. It's a super nice way to not do a lot, but also get some free cash. If you use my link down below, you can get 2,000 free points right off the bat. Moving on to tip number 2, pay off your student loans. If you have student loans, paying them off should be a top priority. Make sure you understand the terms of your loans and including the interest rates and repayment options. Considering consolidating your loans or refinancing them to get a better interest rate only if that makes sense. For me personally, it didn't make sense to refinance just because I had a lower interest rate through my actual student loans that I had. And if you're struggling to make payments, contact your lender to discuss options. Tip number 3 would be build an emergency fund. Building an emergency fund is important, especially when you're just starting off. When I started, I tried to just save $1,000 as just a base point for my emergency fund, and then I aim to save at least 3 to 6 months worth of my living expenses in my emergency fund at all times. This will help you avoid going into debt when unexpected expenses arise. Tip number 4 is get a job or start a business. Now this one can probably go on without being said, but finding a job or starting a business is essential for financial stability after graduation. Look for job openings in your field or consider starting a business that aligns with your interests and skills. Remember to negotiate your salary and benefits when you're offered a job. So the next 2 I want to talk about go hand in hand really. They're both things that can be set up now that will help you further on in your life. The first one is save for retirement, and the second one is build your credit score. Saving for retirement, it's never too early to start. If your employer offers a 401k plan, contribute as much as you can, especially if they offer a match. Don't leave the money on the table there. If your employer doesn't offer a retirement plan, consider opening an individual retirement account like an IRA or a Roth IRA. And there are a bunch of different companies that offer this like Robinhood, WEBULL, a bunch of great ones. The earlier you can start investing and saving for retirement, the more time your money has to grow. And then building your credit score kind of goes hand in hand with that. Your credit score is important when it comes to getting approved for loans and credit cards and car payments and all the big purchases that are going to come later on in life. Make sure you're paying your bills on time and keeping your credit utilization down. Consider getting a secure credit card to start and build your credit history from there. If you don't take anything else away from this video, at least take this away. Learn your lifestyle. And what I mean by that is I have a bunch of friends that have a completely different lifestyle than me. They enjoy partying, they enjoy hanging out and going out to eat a lot. And I found that I just don't enjoy doing that stuff. I would enjoy just saving up, going on like bigger trips and just having fun in the moment and like staying from home and do things like that. So what I mean by learn your lifestyle is it's important to invest, of course, and investing is an important aspect of personal finance. You can learn about a bunch of different investing options such as stocks, bonds, mutual funds. And you can even consider working with a financial advisor to create an investment plan that aligns with your goals and risk tolerance. But on the same token with that, you also have to avoid lifestyle inflation. After graduating, you may be tempted to start spending more money on luxuries like a new car or an expensive apartment. However, it's important to avoid these lifestyle inflations and continue living below your means or just understanding your lifestyle. If you would prefer to go out to the bar twice a week, then budget for that. So that way when it comes around, you have that money. Focus on building a solid foundation before indulging in expensive purchases, and just understanding what brings you joy and what you enjoy doing. Tip number 9 would be set financial goals. Setting goals can help you stay motivated and focused on improving your finances. Whether it's saving for a down payment or a house, paying off debt, or saving for a dream vacation, having a specific goal in mind can help you make better financial decisions. And also with that, seek professional help if needed. If you're struggling with managing your finances after graduation, don't be afraid to seek help. Consider working with a financial advisor or a credit counselor to get on the right track. So tip number 11 would be to live frugally, but I actually need your help with this. After all the research I've done, this keeps coming up, but I have a hard time believing in this one. A lot of people are saying that living frugally can help you save money and live within your means. You can consider living with roommates, cooking your meals at home, and avoiding expensive habits like buying coffee every day. But small lifestyle changes can add up over time and help you save more money. But at the same time, it kind of goes against what I said earlier about avoiding lifestyle inflation and just knowing your own lifestyle. So this is where your help comes in. I need you to comment down below to think and tell me if you think this is on your list or isn't on your list, and should I keep it on my list? So you finally made it to the end. Well, just to sum it all up, graduating from college or university or high school is an exciting milestone, but it can also be overwhelming, especially when it comes to managing your finances. Like I said, by creating a budget, paying off your student loans, building an emergency fund, getting a job or starting your own business, saving for retirement, building your credit, investing in networking and finding a job, living frugally, you can really set yourself up for a long-term success. And the earlier you start working on your finances, the more time your money has to grow. But at the end of the day, you really just have to be happy with where you're at and find the lifestyle you want to live. Well, that's all I have for you in this one. Thanks for sticking around, and if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when I post new videos. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. I love reading what you guys have to say. And make sure to tell your mom, dad, uncle, aunt, third cousin, best friend, really anyone to come check out my channel. And don't forget, we're all in this together. Until next time, have a good one.